Okay, it is time to share another grocery haul with you guys. I used to do these weekly, but I don't buy groceries every week anymore. I kind of just wait, stretch it out as long as I can. Sometimes I'll do like little fill-in, just pick up a few things at a time. But this week I did need to stock our drink fridge back up. It's actually in the house right now. We're getting the outside painted, but as soon as the porch is done and dry and we can get everything back out there, we'll be putting it, it's all in the kitchen right now. I'm looking at, we have like our table and chairs that were on the patio and our fridge and the dog's water bowl. Everything is jam-packed into the kitchen right now, but we are very, very low, only have a few drinks on hand, so needed to do a stock up, utilized Walmart delivery so I didn't have to like pull everything in. I had somebody else do it for me and deliver the groceries. So drinks and produce were like the main thing. Didn't need much for dinners really at all, utilizing every plate this week. And then just a few things that we ran out of and some stuff I wanted for breakfast and lunches. So I think the total was around $170, but I will pop up prices. I like to do that with my grocery haul so you guys can kind of see how I got to that like amount, that end amount, that 170. So I'll be popping up prices, but with that, let me take you to the counter, show you everything that I got to kind of stock us back up for this week. Well, the drinks last more than a week, but we needed them this week. And here is everything out on my counter. It's definitely a stock up on the drinks and then produce and just a few things that we one ran out of and two wanted to have on hand. So we'll just start over here. Picked up some white vinegar. I use this in my laundry and for my dishes, and I have two of like the smaller containers, one under my sink in the kitchen and then one in the laundry room in the cabinet, and I like to pick up the big ones and just split them and refill them. Both works out perfectly. I'm not quite sure, I think it was Bryce's handwriting, but I had cherries written on our pantry door, which is where everybody writes stuff down that they either want, or if they use the last of something, they'll write it down so I know to pick it up. And cherries was written down on the door. So not quite sure who wanted those, but went ahead and picked those up. I like minestrone soup, and sometimes on Walmart it has like little clippable coupons, and it was like $1 off if you get 3, and I don't have any soups left in my pantry, and this just makes a quick lunch option for me during the week. So I went ahead and picked up 3 just to have them in the pantry, and like I said, I really like, this is like my favorite style of soup. We don't have any bread in our freezer, so I went ahead and just put 1 loaf in my cart to have delivered so I can get that in the freezer just in case anybody wants some bread after this week. This week we're having sandwiches a lot for lunch. We're finishing up the turkey that we've got on hand, as well as we have a couple croissants, and then I pulled a loaf of bread out of the freezer. So stocking back up on that and making sure we go through what we've got on hand. One thing we do run out of all the time though with sandwiches is the cheese. So I picked this up. This is actually a substitution, but I had 2 of the 12 count packages and they just substituted me 1 of the 24 count. So still works out perfectly. Just the great value sliced Colby Jack cheese. This is my kids' favorite to add onto sandwiches. Got some yogurts for the week. Went ahead and got this for the kids, the Go-Gurt and the Slushie. They really liked it the last time I got it. They said it was very different, but good. So it's got the fizzy cherry as well as the fizzy blue raspberry. This is a 16 pack. And then I'm gonna have some yogurts for either like a late breakfast or, you know, with my coffee in the morning, just like a breakfast option. So I got plenty. Sometimes Pearl likes to have yogurts as well. So the Chobani Flips are definitely one of my favorites. I got the cookie dough, the peanut butter cup, and the salted caramel crunch. I really like the Noosa's as well, like not just the plain yogurts, but something that you can like mix in. So I got the salted caramel. You can see the salted caramel there that mixes in with the yogurt, super yummy. And then I also got the lemon, and I threw this in there because I've had this one before and it's really good. I definitely prefer the ones that have like something a little extra, but this is really, really creamy. The Oui by Yoplait in the coconut. So those are the yogurts that I picked up. Miss Rose loves her mini pepperoni. We were out of that. This makes for a great snack, or as like a, when we're doing kind of like a fin for yourself, or I'm just throwing something together for lunch, grabbing random things that we have on hand. This is great. She loves it. So I got the pepperoni minis. Let's see, back here, the kids have been loving the bagels. same as Mark, and Bryce had the last one over the weekend. So I went ahead and picked up 2 packages of bagels, and then a bagel is almost too much for me. I like the bagel thins. They're just really, really thick, and I like, you know, the cream cheese and the stuff that whatever you choose to spread on it, or if you're making like a bagel sandwich with eggs and bacon, I like less bread and more of the yummy, good filling stuff, right? So I got the bagel thins for me. So we're set for as far as like breakfast options with yogurt and bagels for myself. We only have 1 little container of eggs left, so I went ahead and got the bagel box, and I think this is the cheapest eggs has been in a hot minute when I've picked up this big box. So I was excited to see that price. I know it has been cheaper, but that is a very, very low price for what it has been. So went ahead and grabbed some eggs. Now we're coming into the produce. So I got a cucumber for snacking on, some bananas. I also enjoyed the bananas in the morning. I'm trying to make myself eat breakfast. I'm not normally a huge breakfast eater, but just to start my day, trying to fit it into my, you know, morning routine. So lots of options, or different options for me to start doing that. All right, strawberries, this is a must-have in our house because all the kids just love them. Blackberries, the girls have really been into, so I picked those up. And then my favorite is raspberries, so got some raspberries. Avocados for Pearl and Mark. They like the avocados. Sometimes they will do that on a bagel with some bacon. Otherwise, they'll just cut up an avocado and put some seasoning on it and eat it like that. As far as for sandwiches, I picked up 1 tomato, so we can have, not everybody likes tomatoes on their sandwiches, but 1 tomato for slicing for sandwiches. And then I went the easy route. I know this is more expensive than just getting like a head of lettuce, but like I said, easy route for the week, where I already got the lettuce that has been like washed and trimmed and all the things, and it's ready to just throw on a sandwich. So picked that up, and then I got a little thing. This was a substitution as well. I asked for the bigger one, and they substituted me for this one. So well, they'll definitely, the kids could eat this in one sitting, but that's okay. We've got some options now. We were definitely low on the produce and the drinks, and that's mainly what I was focusing on for this week's grocery trip. So got those for snacking on, and now all the drinks. So we're out of the mini water bottles. That's been working great for the kids to just grab and go when they're outside, like on their scooters and stuff. So I got 2 packages. This is definitely something that I need to pick up at Sam's, but I'm not going to Sam's anytime soon. So went ahead and just got 2 packages of that. There, I think it's 12 bottles. Yeah, 12 bottles and 8 ounces. Then we come over here, and definitely like all of our favorite sodas, like our drink fridge is completely empty other than a handful of Gatorades. And I think we do have some fruit punch as well. I just went ahead and stocked back up on all the juices. So as far as sodas, I got a big variety. Definitely will not need to be picking any of these up until after our road trip. We're set on the drinks until after I get back. So I've got the cherry Coca-Cola in the 0 sugar. That's one of my favorites. Mark really likes the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper 0 sugar, so I picked those up for him. And then we all also like the Dr. Pepper and cream soda in the 0 sugar, so I picked that up. Those are all 12 packs. The Dr. Pepper minis, Bryce really likes Dr. Pepper, and we go through phases where, you know, I'll pick this up and then I won't. So it's not, he's gonna be excited to see this. I did get that for him. Chocolate milk, all the kids and Mark love chocolate milk, so I went ahead and picked up a little half gallon of the chocolate milk. Here's all the juices. So like I said, I'm pretty sure we have some fruit punch. I didn't like double check. I was laying in bed when I made this grocery haul, but I just put all the juices in my cart because I know they'll eventually drink them. So I got the Mott's 100% fruit punch. I got some apple juice in the Great Value. These are all 6 packs. 100% juice, and then these are new, but I wanted to give them a try. Well, I'm not gonna drink them, but the kids will. I figured they might like them. They're both Welch's. This one is the strawberry kiwi, says good source of vitamin C, no preservatives. And then this one, instead of getting orange juice, we might have a couple Sunny D's left in there too. I'm not 100%, but I know we're gonna run out. So as far as orange juice, I picked this one up for them to try. It's 100% juice, no sugar added, non-GMO, 100% of your daily vitamin C, but it says orange, pineapple, apple. So like I said, just 2 new flavors for the kids to try. 2 gallons of milk, that is our typical per each week. And then the Coke Zero Sugar is just like my go-to. So whenever I see it like in the 24 pack, I just pick that up because it's just more convenient, lasts longer, and less that I have to pick it up on the day-to-day. So went ahead and got that. Sparkling water is definitely something that I am really into, so I like to have that on hand. I got the LaCroix this time. I like all sorts of brands and flavors. Definitely have my favorites, and these are my two favorites in the LaCroix brand, the coconut and the limoncello. And there's 8 cans in each of those boxes. So I got that, and then this, I was actually searching for the new Starbucks like refresher drinks that they sell. I've seen that they sell them at Walmart and at Target, but I have not been able to find it. On Walmart, you can have one delivered in 3 days for $17, and they're normally like, ooh, now I can't remember, between $3 and $6. I know they're between $3 and $6, and I was like, no, that's a little ridiculous. So I am definitely still on the hunt for those because I know Pearl would really, really love those refreshers at home because that's one of the drinks that she likes to get when we go to Starbucks. But I did see this, and not the same. Definitely has some coffee in it, but I love that they're mini. And obviously, just like the Dr. Pepper in the minis, I don't pick these up all the time. But it's definitely going to be like a little surprise for Pearl and a treat. And I don't know if Rose or Bryce will try these, but I know Pearl is going to be excited about them. So there's 8 cans in here, and it is the, let's see, mini in size, mighty in flavor, chilled coffee drink, and it's the Starbucks Frappuccino in the caramel. She really loves caramel drinks just like me. So, whew, all right. Like I said, mainly like our drink fridge is completely empty. So we had to stock up on that. We were running pretty low on our like go-to daily produce items, so I picked that up. Nothing really for dinner. Got like the bread for sandwiches in case we run out, and cheese and soup for lunches, breakfast items. But as far as dinner, we have a few meals that I can piece together, as well as I'm having Every Plate delivered this week. So that helps out a lot. Not sponsored or anything. I just enjoy Every Plate. So anyway, that is everything that I got from Walmart. Use the delivery system, so I didn't have to lug anything in because this weekend my back went out. So I'm sore just standing here. I'm trying to like, I feel like I'm rocking a baby. I'm moving my back. So, all right, that is everything from Walmart. Okay, so there you have it. Everything that I got from Walmart. I feel like I'm slouching, but my back is hurting. So, you know, it is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy the grocery hauls. I try to bring them to you as often as possible because I know like you guys like the grocery hauls or really any type of haul. So I try to film whenever I can and share those with you. But if you guys have any other video ideas, we're going out of town soon, and I'm trying to like batch film so I have stuff that goes out while I'm not here. But with that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.